I can't believe I'm going to make this video, actually. You know, because I kind of made a rant video, and I don't want this to be a common theme. I don't even want to talk about Disney Star Wars on my channel. Really, I don't. But, and I'm going to try and not make this a common theme, but my god, I've gotten to kind of the point where I'm getting kind of tired of keeping my mouth shut. You know, I just kind of am. And, so, I wasn't even going to make this video. This is just a spawn out of the idea that I had. And yes, my hair is a complete mess. In these rant videos, I don't care what I look like. I'm just completely livid. I'm completely mad, and I don't care what my hair looks like. I'm gonna make this video. So there's a guy that I am subscribed to. I've been subscribed to him for about half a year now, okay? And I really like his videos. I'm not gonna name who it is. No, it's not one of my friends or anything like that. No, this is a totally different YouTuber. Well, he came out with a YouTube video today, and it was about the character from the Bad Batch. And he simply said in that video that, you know, and remember, this guy for years now has completely said how he dislikes Rey and everything. He's a really cool guy, and I understand how he dislikes Rey, because I really dislikes Rey. But he came out with a statement that, you know, and I understand. At least he's being true to himself. You know, he's saying what's exactly on his mind. But he simply said this: if you do not like this character, if you do not give her a chance, well, then maybe you are against women, you know? And I was kind of taken back by that, because I'm not against women, but I really don't like this character. And this isn't a response to him. I'm not even going to name his name. I promise you, I'm not going to say his name in this video at all. But, I was taken back when I saw his video today, and it kind of got me thinking, you know, why don't I want to give this character a chance? Why do I dislike this character so much? And I know why. I know why. And that's what we're going to rant about in today's video. I don't know how much of a rant this is going to be. Trust me, I'm livid about this. The fact is, just for me, when I saw the character Rey for the first time in episode 7, I didn't really think too much of her. She was an okay character. I kind of even liked her. I didn't love her. I preferred Finn. I preferred Kylo, but I really liked Rey and had no problems with her. It was episode 8 that ruined Rey for me. In episode 9, fixed a few things, but not enough to make me like her. She wasn't a Mary Sue in episode 7. She was a Mary Sue because of what they did with her in episode 8. In my opinion, you know, I get it. Maybe she's not a Mary Sue, but my God, I just don't like Rey. And you asked me about Rose, right? I don't like Rose either. Simply put, because when I first saw Rose, you know, I didn't really think much of her. I kind of liked Rose when I first saw the movie, but then they just turned her into, simply put, an agenda-driven character. That's it. She's just there to spill out her agenda, and then they don't do anything with her for the rest of the movie, and then she's just there to kiss Finn. There was no build-up to that at all. She was just there to put in a love triangle, a possible love triangle, and push some sort of narrative. That was it. And then you had a purple hair girl, right? Holdo. I read the Leia novel before I saw this movie. I loved Holdo in the Leia novel. You know what they did to Holdo? She was nothing more but a girl, a female character there to put the men in their place. That's what Holdo was to me. I really didn't like how she treated Finn. Poe. I'm sorry. I really didn't like how she treated Poe. I just didn't like the way that movie turned out. And it has nothing to do with the story. It turns out it has just to do with the characters. I think they actually had some really good ideas for these characters, and instead they went this route. I liked Holdo in the other movies, and I liked Rose when I first saw her. I liked Rey in Episode 7. They just took it in a way that I don't agree with. That's what it is, okay? And I mean, my God, you want to say I'm against female characters? Well, guess what? Princess Leia, yeah, she's a great female character. And when I was a kid, guess what? She wasn't a great character because she was female. In fact, female character wasn't even a title. She was a great character because she was a great character. Okay? That's it. And I actually prefer Padme over Princess Leia. I love Padme. And then you have everyone in the Clone Wars. I mean, there's a lot of great characters in the Clone Wars. I mean, look at the character of Duchess Satine. Bo-Katan, right? Bo-Katan is amazing. Yeah, and you have Padme's a separatist friend. That was really interesting. And oh my God, you actually have this, I can't remember her name, but I'm going to put a picture in this video. You have this one senator who, yeah, she's a girl, she's a young girl. Was she there instantly to go, hey, I am the female character here and all you guys have to pay attention to me? Bleh. No, you know what? She, as a representative and a leader of her people, actually went up to the native of that planet and said, hey, we could either die or we can live in peace. I choose to live. What do you choose? And they chose to live. That was fantastic when I saw that as a kid, and it's still fantastic today. I absolutely love that character. And yeah, not because it's a girl, but because it's a fantastic character. And then you have, of course, you know, like I said, Bo-Katan, Rey. I really like Jyn Erso. I think Jyn Erso is a fantastic character. And I really like Sabine Wren. She was fun. I think Hera Syndulla is the second best character of the show. And hashtag, I love Cara Dune. I love Cara Dune. Yeah, I'm so much against women, right? When most of my favorite characters are actually female. I think there's more better female characters in Star Wars than there are men. Don't get me wrong, we have a lot of great male characters as well. And granted, some of my favorites are Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan. But you know who else is in that list? Ahsoka freaking Tano, man. Ahsoka Tano is not only in my list of Star Wars, Clone Wars favorite characters, but she's in my list as one of my all-time favorite Star Wars characters, period. Ahsoka Tano is a fantastic character, and I will admit this, when I first saw her, okay, I didn't hate her. Like, everyone hated her, I didn't hate her, but I thought it was going to be interesting to see how a Padawan would learn during this time in the galaxy. Because we never really got to learn about Jedi training, so that was what I really wanted out of her. I didn't think they were going to turn her into one of the best characters in Star Wars, and they did. I love Ahsoka Tano. Okay? And I didn't get any bad vibes when I first saw Rey, Rose, or Holdo, purple hair girl. I didn't get any vibes from them when I first saw those characters on screen. But guess what? So I didn't really feel anything from the Bad Batch trailer at all, but my friend practically twisted my arm to get me to watch episode 1, because I really wasn't going to. But I watched it, and from the moment I saw this character, something wasn't right. I just had a tinge of, why don't I like this character? And then she started speaking, and I really something about her started really getting on my nerves. And then I actually figured out what it was. She's just there to push the same agenda they pushed with Ray. I get that vibe from her. And that's the thing. I didn't get that vibe from Ray when I first saw her. I get that vibe when I first saw this character. That's why I'm not going to give her a chance. That's why I don't want to give her a chance. That's why I don't like her. I don't like her. Because they're just going to push this whole agenda thing. The Force is female. Okay, the Force is female. Okay, I mean, here's the thing. Not only is she a female clone, which when I first saw that, I thought they were going to go in a different way about that. Turns out she was actually just born as a female clone, a genetic defect, an accident, if you will. Which, that's a whole nother situation. I mean, come on, what are they going to say? I bet they're going to retcon it, so it would be like every 10 male clones, you have one female or something like that. Something stupid like that. I bet they're going to retcon that in there somewhere. They might not. I might be wrong about that, but I really didn't like her at all. And then she grabbed that gun, grabbed that blaster, and was able to shoot a highly trained, genetically modified. This isn't a normal clone. This is a genetically modified, highly trained clone. She was able to shoot that blaster out of his hand. Yeah. And she's like, I don't know, just got lucky. Oh, you know what Obi-Wan says? There's no such thing as luck. It's the Force. She's a Force-sensitive clone. Okay, I know what you're gonna say about that. Here's the thing. When it comes to the Force, we actually learned this in the first episode of the Clone Wars. Love the Clone Wars, man. Love the Clone Wars. We learned in the first episode of the Clone Wars that every single clone has their own identity within the Force, okay? And I truly do believe, I'm one of those that followed what the Force is really supposed to be, you know? The Force, it's created by living, by life, by living. Life makes it grow, you know? Life creates it, makes it grow, you know? Yoda's whole speech in Episode 5 teaches us what the Force really is. And then you have midichlorians. Well, you know what? The whole thing with midichlorians is they're just a biological part of the overall world. The fact is, they're not a rating system. If you have 10 midichlorians and your best friend has 50, guess what? You could still be stronger than him with training. Okay? It's not a point system. It's just a biological part of the universe. That's it. Okay? You're telling me that out of all the millions, billions of clones we have in the Clone Wars, not one of them is Force sensitive. Of course, they all kind of have the Force in them. We all kind of do, right? But it's called Force sensitive. Simply put, if you are sensitive to the energy, to the Force energy around you, then it gives you heightened abilities. And that's how you are able to perform and do crazy things like a Jedi can, okay? That's what the Force is. You're telling me that in the entire galaxy with all of these clones, like what's the number? 1 million, 9 million clones or something like that? Something crazy, 9 billion clones? You're telling me not one of them ended up being Force sensitive? Not one of them. Okay? And the second you turn the switch, you turn the gender switch from guy to girl. The moment you change that dial, they're Force sensitive. They're Force sensitive. Because the Force is female. Yeah, the Force is female, alright. We also have rocks. Rocks make fantastic navigators. Plants are more evil than Sith. And that's a Star Wars. That's Star Wars. Yeah, that is Star Wars. This character is simply put another Rey 2.0. And if she ends up being a bad character, they're just gonna scream and yell. If you don't like her, you're just against women. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm against poorly written characters. And simply put, I get that vibe that the only reason why she is there is just so they can say that. That's it. She's just there for the agenda. That's it. I don't think there's even going to be anything from this character. That's the vibe I get. Now, I will say this, and you can hold me to it. If by the end of the show, she becomes as popular as, I don't know, Bears Offrey? And Bears Offrey's not even that popular. If she becomes a popular, well-known character in Star Wars, I will buy the action figure, I will put it on pedestal, I will kiss its feet, bow down to it, and apologize on video. That's what I will do, and I will take back everything I said in this video that's bad about that character. I will. But it makes me not want to watch that show. You know, I actually really liked a large part of that episode, that first episode, but once she showed up, that's kind of what's ruined the show for me. And that one character literally does. It really does, and it sucks, but this is the truth. This is my truth. That one character, just that one character, makes me not want to continue watching the show. And I'm probably not going to. Now, if I hear that people like her, then I'll go back and check out the episodes. But I'm probably not going to watch the rest of the show otherwise. Doesn't matter what my friend says. And if I am wrong, and it actually ends up being a good character, then, yeah. I will do what I said I would do in this video. I promise you that. But it's probably not going to happen. Screw Disney. Screw Lucasfilm. And you know what? Screw Dave Filoni. And I'm a huge Dave Filoni fan, by the way. He created Ahsoka. Guys. I love Dave Filoni. But I do not like this character, Omega. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you think of Omega? Do you think I'm just being too harsh? Do you think I'm just being too crazy on this one single character? Let me know. I really want to know your thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. And I don't like Omega. I'm out. And that's the reason why I don't like Omega. I'm out. Bye.